now in life, your family's looking for that one guy right now. They're looking for that one guy who's strong, who's that pillar for the family in hard times. Make sure they look around and find you. These are the times right now for you to step up. Be that guy that can take anything. Stay hard.
People will constantly tell you to not talk in a way which is full of conviction. People do not like you to be arrogant and have an ego. This is the worst thing ever. Let me tell you a fact, the number one facet of the G mindset. Your life is never going to be worse if you walk through the world believing you are the fucking man. You wake up, you look in the mirror and go, I'm the fucking man. I am the man. There's no one on this planet who can do shit I couldn't do if I put my mind to it. I don't give a fuck how good you are at piano. If I decide to play piano, I would be better than you at piano. And I believe that. I don't just say these things, I fucking believe them. And when you go through life believing you really, really are the man, there are very few downsides. The downsides are everyone's gonna call you an arrogant, everyone's gonna call you arrogant, everyone's gonna call you a everyone's gonna say he has a big ego. You're gonna lose a few loser friends. Who cares? What you are gonna gain is other people on the same path. You're gonna gain other people who think, yeah, well, I'm the fucking man too. This guy's the man, I'll make some money. That's what's gonna happen. So the first thing you need to do with your mindset is you need to start believing you are the fucking man.
What does it mean to be a man?
It means everything to me. It means everything to me. It is the ultimate in sacrifice. What I believe it means to be a man, I believe it means to be, it's that motherfucker who people shouldn't understand. It's that guy that literally puts everything before himself. Everything before himself. Family, responsibility, literally you're the foundation. This is why I talk about you have to make sure that you're ready to be a man and have a family and take on these responsibilities of life, because you literally have to shoulder so much of the suffering. You don't want to see your wife suffer. You don't want to see your kids suffer. Yeah, there's a point with kids. Kids have to learn a little bit of suffering. It's important. But you want to make sure you have the answers. If you don't have the answers, you make sure that you know how to get the answers. You want to make sure that you have the money. You want to make sure that you don't put your family in a situation that they're in dire straits or you make these fucked up moves. And so it's the biggest responsibility in the fucking world. It is the biggest responsibility in the fucking world, which is why I'm always talking about be uncomfortable. Do something that sucks every day, because you're constantly trying to sharpen that sword as a man. And the sword is your fucking brain. Because you have to shoulder more than your share of the fucking task. 100% and then some. All the time.
Even if you're not the man yet, even before I was world champion, I knew I was gonna be the man. So I don't give a fuck. And I was happy to say that to anybody. When people called me arrogant and stupid and deluded, I just sit there, look at them and say, yeah, fuck you, I'm gonna be you. First thing you have to believe you're the fucking man, you can achieve anything. And when I say that, I'm gonna say that again. You have to believe you're the fucking man, and you have to believe you can achieve anything. I'm not saying you can achieve anything easily. I'm not saying it's not gonna take a whole bunch of work. I'm not saying it's gonna happen quickly. But you have to believe you can achieve anything. I'll tell you something now, I don't give a fuck if it's being an astronaut. I don't care about climbing Mount Everest. You give me enough time to train, I will get it done. I know that for a fact. I know who I am as a man.
There's so many times in life you don't want to be doing what the fuck you're doing. You can't just fucking quit. Remember this isn't a hobby, this isn't a fucking joke, it's a fucking lifestyle. So what you say to yourself is important. There's no fucking coach, there's no trainer to keep you going, it's only you. So think about this, you've been working your whole life to get a fucking seat at the table. The seat at the table is you want to be the best amongst all the best people in your fucking career field. So you finally get that letter. It's steak, lobster, it's a big dinner. Everybody's showing up, dressed to the nines. Make sure you show up soaking wet from fucking getting after it, working out hard. Towel on your neck. You respect the event. So make sure you put that towel or that nice chair so you don't fuck it up. The whole thing is this. Don't say a word. Stay uncommon amongst uncommon people. You're never done. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
Nobody, absolutely nobody, gives a fuck about you as much as you're gonna have to care. Nobody cares about you as much as they need to care to fix your life. Even your parents, even your friends, even all the people who think they care about you. They care about you, yeah, sure. There may be 2 or 3 people on the planet who genuinely care about you. But nobody is gonna come to your bed, drag you out of bed, fucking drag you to a job, force you to work hard, go and get you a hot bitch and go and buy you a Ferrari. Nobody is going to do that for you. You are never going to have any of the things you want if you do not get them yourself. Nobody cares about you enough to do it for you. This is absolutely true. The only person who gives a shit about your life truly is you. And if you don't give a shit, then you're fucked. But point two, get angry, and you're going to start giving a shit very soon. After you get angry, you need to realize that nobody is going to give you the things you want. It doesn't matter if Donald Trump is president or not. You use Trump now, but it doesn't make a difference. No politician is going to make you rich. No one else is going to come along and say, I'm going to concentrate my effort on fixing your life. Nobody. You have to understand you're out here alone, absolutely alone.
So what it means to be a man, it means everything. It means not sleeping sometimes. It means fucking sometimes, you go without to make sure that your family goes forward. And if not your family, maybe you're in combat, maybe you're in a situation, you have to always make sure that you're doing for others before you do for yourself. But to do that, you gotta make sure you are a hard motherfucker. Because only a hard motherfucker can do that. Only a hard motherfucker can be in a situation that says, hey man, I'm at Ranger School right now, we're all fucking hungry as shit. And we're all men out here. But guess what, brother? Take that, man. You look like you need it more than me. And you're starving. Your stomach's fucking inside out. You lost 56 pounds and you're dying inside. But a man looks at another motherfucker and says, hey, man, fucking take that, brother. So a man, in other words, is a fucking leader. A man's a leader. So, and that is the fucking hardest thing. And a leader is a motherfucker, man. You're oftentimes unhappy. People don't like you. People fucking hate you. People do not understand you, but you always have to make the best decision. And that takes a lot of balls.
So I'd wake up in the morning and I'd say to my brother, I'm doing 1,000 press-ups today. Once I said it, once I spoke it, it's like a genie, it became true. If I said I was going to do 1,000 press-ups, I'd do them. Because if I didn't do them, I'd feel guilty within myself that I was the kind of person who talks shit. The G's don't talk shit. So the 3 tenets we've already learned, and you instill these in your mind, you don't want to be the kind of person who talks shit. So if I woke up to my brother and said, I'm doing 1,000 press-ups, or I'm running 20 miles, I would do it. Because if I didn't do it, I'd feel like a kid. Because when you instill these mindsets, when your mindset changes, you start being extremely accountable for yourself. No one's coming to save you. You become extremely accountable. So you realize that your word is one of the few things you have on this planet. If you say things, you're going to start sticking to them. So then it becomes very easy to train. You say, I'm going to train every day this week. I'm going to train for 2 hours a day. As soon as you said it, it's basically done. If I say something, it's basically done. It's set in stone. If I say something, I'm going to do it. There's no way I'm going to say some words and speak them into existence on this planet. And then I'm going to be the kind of pussy who quits because it's too hard. If I say I'm going to do 10,000 push-ups, I'm going to do it. Because I'm the kind of person who sticks to the words he says. And this is another thing you've got to understand with genius. Be very, very specific with what you say. If you instill your mindset correctly, and you start to just say things, just start saying things. Then you hold yourself accountable. Say things you don't even think you want to do. Wake up and go up to your friend or your mom or whoever and say, you know what? I'm going to do 1,000 push-ups today. Say it to people. And they're going to say, no, you're not. So watch me. And then you have a choice. You're either going to succeed like a G or you're going to be a little pussy. You're going to quit 310 because it's hard. What kind of man are you? That's a decision you need to make.